You are about to hear a strange but true story. Legend has it, Harry Houdini, the master magician, once claimed that he could break out of any jail cell in the world. All he had to do was walk into that jail cell with his street clothes on. "I'll be out of there in 1 hour, no problem," he said. Well, a very old jail down south heard about Houdini's claims, and they accepted his challenge. Harry Houdini, the master magician, on the day of the event, many people gathered outside any jail cell in the world. Very confidently, Houdini walked right into the jail, was walk into that and jail into the cell with his and they shut the metal doors. "I'll be out of there in 1 hour, no problem." The first thing Houdini did was he took off his coat. Then, very strangely, he took off his belt. Secretly hidden in Houdini's belt was a 10-inch piece of steel, very tough and very flexible. And Houdini started working. In about 30 minutes, that confident expression Houdini had when he walked in disappeared. The first thing Houdini did in 1 hour was he was bathed in sweat. And at the end of 2 hours, Houdini, in defeat, collapsed against the door, which then opened. It opened because, you see, that door had never been locked. But that's not entirely true, is it? That door was locked. It was firmly and thoroughly locked. In Houdini's mind, which meant it was locked as if the best locksmith in the world had put his lock on it. The mind is powerful. How many doors in your life do you think are locked but aren't? How many times have you been stuck in the mental prison of overthinking something that really had a simple solution? There is an ancient African proverb that says, when there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Your mind is the most powerful force you will ever face. It will tell you lies. It will tell you you can't do that. You're not meant for that. You're not good enough for that. You can't go on anymore. You don't have the energy. You must thank it for its opinion and carry on. Because like Houdini showed us, the only locked doors that exist are in your own mind. The doors in reality are open. And all you have to do is walk through. It will tell you you can't do that. You're not meant for that. You're not good enough for that. You can't go on anymore. You don't have the energy. You must thank it for its opinion and carry on. Because like Houdini showed us, the only locked doors that exist are the enemy outside.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right? You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Period.
never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition, and the next audition, and the next audition. I prayed.
But what is most important is that you have to dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be? Not what, but who.
Something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. If you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than
that. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is.
Never give in. Never, never, never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy.
You want something, go get it. Period.
Everybody wants the prize, but nobody loves the process. Everybody wants to be a champion, but nobody's willing to put in the work that it takes to be a champion. Everybody wants to hold up the trophy and say, man, I did it, but nobody's willing to put in the work that it takes to do it. I love the process. I love the thought of working for what I want. And I firmly believe you're never supposed to wish for it more than you're willing to work for it. Your expectations never supposed to exceed your effort. But a lot of people, they wish, and they're not willing to work. And the great thing about life has a funny way of testing all of us and seeing how bad we really want what it is that we say we want.
What if you get weak along the way and you throw in a towel on yourself, you surrender to your emotions? What then? A lot of people become discouraged, they become frustrated, and they say, oh, what the heck? And they go back to doing what they were doing before, saying it doesn't work.
Take quitting out your vocabulary. Take it out. Cry if you must. Rest if you must. But the worst thing you can do is quit. When you want something bad, you can't count the cost. Because if you count the cost and you see how much it costs, you might give up. So you got to go in knowing that I don't count the cost. I do as many reps as it takes. I study as long as it takes. I pay whatever the price is. You get to a point where you don't count it. You just do whatever it takes to get whatever you want.
Put yourself in a position where you can't retreat, where it's do or die, sink or swim. Here's what you'll find out. You'll develop incredible swimming skills. You'll find yourself stroking unlike you've ever seen before. Through the inspiration of desperation, you'll become more creative than ever before. Throw your whole self into it. So as we look at the future, we can decide that from this day forward, as I look at all the dimensions of my life, looking at myself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, I'm going to do all I can do to develop me.
When you leave, what you fighting for? What's your legacy? What you gonna do? You say you a champ, but do you practice like a champ? You say you a champ, do you fight like a champ? You say you a champ, do you have the mentality of a champ?
The universe responds to the man or woman that refuses to be denied. You've got to be willing to stand there and face disappointment, not have support, doubt yourself sometimes, be rejected again and again and again, and refuse to turn around until life gives it up. Nothing can resist a person that has that kind of commitment.
The fear of failure was a big one in the beginning. Because what happened to me was I was 27 years old and I was like miserable. And, I just kept trying to figure out what my life was for. Because I discovered something that the two most important days of your life are the day you're born and the day you discover why. I was 27 years old, October 8th, 1985, Hilarity's Comedy Club. Walked in the comedy club, first time in my life, won amateur night, $50. Drove 40 minutes home, cried all the way home. This girl I rode with, she said, why you crying? It ain't but $50. You don't even understand. I'm born. She said, what you mean you born? I said, I know what I'm gonna do the rest of my life. She said, you ain't win but $50. No, I've been praying my whole life, God, what is it? My life gotta be more than this. I won that comedy competition. I went to work October 9th, the next morning, and quit my job. I'm gonna tell you something. That decision cost me everything I had. I lost everything. I lost my family. I lost friends. I lost everything. I became homeless. I lived in a car for 3 years. But I saw this vision. I just pursued it. I said, wow, that's it. You have to take chances in life. If you don't take chances in life, you'll never have the life God has for you. If you play it safe, you won't have much of a life. Life is risk. It takes courage to pursue your dream. I just did it. It cost me everything, but eventually, God is very good, man, when he sees you take a leap of faith. He supplies you everything you need. Now, it's gonna cost you something, but most people are not willing to pay what it costs to go after your dream, because you're gonna have to hurt a little bit. And most people don't like being uncomfortable. If you don't want to be uncomfortable, please do not pursue success, because success is a very uncomfortable feeling. And I just learned to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
But Gary, I want to live my life. I'm like, cool, but you're also complaining for like one thing. You can do both. You can't complain that you can't do your dream. Dreams require sacrifices. People don't want to sacrifice because they're so used to mommy or daddy or the system or the government or something else taking care of both. It's not how it works. You don't get to the 1% land. You don't get to that unbelievable place of happiness. You don't get to live your dream. You're not entitled to your dream. You have to fucking bleed for your fucking dream. This is dreams we're talking about. We're talking about dreams. We're talking about, I want to be a professional gamer. We're talking about, I want to get paid $200,000 to give a speech. We're talking about shit that isn't normal.
Almost any accomplishment in the history of the world has come at the hands of people who've taken risk. People who are willing to push the envelope. People who are willing to explore the unknown. Even if you go and you look in the Bible, you know, the people that are held up as the heroes, they're not the ones who were sitting in their tent under an olive tree. You know, they were people who were going out there doing stuff. And, you know, the key thing about taking risk is learning. You know, and if something doesn't work out, learn from it, and then you're able to move further. We have to always recognize that we will never make progress unless we're willing to take risk.
But you gotta take chance in life, man. Can't play it safe, y'all. You gotta jump, you gotta go for it. Let's go.
I dare you to work on yourself for 6 months. I dare you to shut out the world. I dare you to shut out all the distractions. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream.
If you have a dream, don't just sit there. Get your ass up and make something happen. Sometimes you just have to move. Do something. Make a call. Reach out to someone. Google something. Learn something new. Write down what you need to do in order to make a better life for yourself. And be brave enough to do those things.
I dare you to take a stand today to say no more. I will no longer accept this for my life. I dare you to take action today. I dare you to write your goals down and get someone to hold you accountable. I dare you to hold yourself accountable. I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream, to say no to all the negative influences. I dare you to pick up a book instead of a drink. I dare you to work harder than you think you did yesterday. I dare you to prove them wrong. I dare you to prove yourself right. I dare you to stand up as a man or as a strong woman, as whoever you are, and declare that you are going to claim a bigger and better life for yourself. I dare you to make something happen this week, to take massive action this week. Drop everything and do something. I dare you to walk more than you talk. I dare you to do good for the sake of doing good. I dare you to tell no one about it, to be kind for no reason. I dare you to spend time alone. I dare you to say no with pride. No to bad habits. to negative people, to wrongdoing. I dare you to speak your truth. I dare you to dream bigger, bigger than they told you was possible for your life. I dare you. I dare you to walk your own path, wherever that leads, whatever they say. I dare you to lock the world out for a week and work on you, work on your dreams. You're well and truly capable of living at a higher level. If you do or you don't, that's up to you. Ask yourself, am I happy with my life exactly as it is now? Am I happy staying where I am? If you don't like to answer, get to work. Work on yourself. Work harder than you think you've worked in the past. More discipline, higher standards, more self-respect, more boundaries, less BS. More forward, less backward. More positive, less negative. Only those who dare to go after the life most don't have will ever have the chance of living a life most will never have. Only those who dare to fight for a great life have a chance to live a great life. What's it going to take for you to change? What's it going to take for you to realize your potential? What's it going to take for you to be proud? Proud of the person you are. Proud of your effort. Proud of the person you've become. What is it going to take?
You're going to hit a wall. A lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, don't come out here because they don't want to hit the wall. Everybody hits the wall. No one's exempt. There's a period. Let me tell you how it goes. When things are going real good, when you first start off, life is playing with you. You're going to be going and things are looking great. You're excited. You're going to tell everybody about it. And then all of a sudden you hit a wall. And that wall stung something. That wall knocked the life out of some people. That wall discouraged some people. It didn't work out for them. They hit the wall and they turned around. The wall is painful. It's painful hitting that wall. And I'm saying to you, all of us will hit the wall. Some will choose to go back. There's some small number who, when they hit that wall, they decide, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be over there. This kind of person refuses to be denied. This person doesn't care about the pain because this person knows something. There's no gain without pain. This person will come back anyhow, again and again and again. And if you keep on hitting that wall, here's what happens to you. That you will have an incredible breakthrough. And it's as if the universe says, let's help him out. I admire that kind of tenacity. Let's give her a hand. As you're working times with tears falling down your face. And you look back on the times and you will cherish those times. Because what you become in the process, if you hang in there, when you come through that valley, when you come through that fight, there'll be a look in your eyes that everybody will know this is a different person here.
You've got to be willing to stay focused, to be creative, to be relentless, because things are going to happen to you when you're working on your dream. You don't know what's going to happen. And so life normally breaks you because when it hits you, you weren't ready. But if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. If you stay ready and you stay plugged up, when you hear bad news, it don't break you because you already energized. Take all your energy energy for the dream, because you're going to need it. It's up to you if you make it or not. But when you come here, you have all the ingredients to be whatever it is you want to be, live wherever you want to live, and do whatever you want to do.
You have got to be relentless. You've got to learn how to become resourceful. You've got to learn how to become creative. When crises strike in your life, and in the Chinese language, crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And this is an opportunity for you to grow. And you've got to be so relentless, regardless of what comes down the pike, that you're always looking for a way to get over, always looking for a way that you can break through, always looking for a way that you can win, always looking for a way that you can strike a telling blow. You've got to decide that I'm going to be fearless. I refuse to be denied. And I'm going to go all out. I'm going to be relentless. I deserve this, and I'm going to have it.
There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. You can change your hair, your clothing, your address, your spouse, your residence. But if you don't change your mind, the same experience will perpetuate itself over and over again, because everything outwardly changed, but nothing inwardly changed.
If you want something out of life, if you want to change yourself, if you want to acquire something, if there's some goal that you want to reach, changing your behaviors, overcoming negative habits, it's challenging. It's hard. Most people go through life never discovering what their talents are. Most people never develop their talents.
The only thing that's going to make you happy, my friend, in this year or any other, is to step up. It's to raise the standard. It's to discover what you're capable of and feel that incredible power of pushing through whatever's holding you back and get to the other side of more of your true self. That's what this game's all about.
When you step into your fears and continue to push yourself to go on, something happens for you.
If you look at somebody who's really successful and you think, wow, I mean, they're so amazing, they're such a genius, you gotta dig underneath and you gotta remember something. People are rewarded in public for what they've practiced for years in private.
If you don't develop the courage to do that which has been given you to do, and you spend a lot of time going around trying to convince other people or trying to get their approval, what will happen is that you will lose your nerve. And other people will convince you that what you're doing doesn't have any value, and you'll give up on your dream. How much time do you have left? How much time do you have left? When you start thinking about that, we don't know. Most of us don't use the stuff that we have brought into the universe. Stop wasting valuable time. If you want something, you have got to be relentless. You've got to learn how to become resourceful. You've got to learn how to become creative. The power to hold on in spite of everything, the power to endure. This is the winner's quality. The hunger, the ability to face defeat again and again without giving up. This is a winner's quality. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists, and it becomes available only when a man or a woman is in that state of mind in which he or she knows exactly what he or she wants and is fully determined not to quit until they find it. This
greatness in you. And you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. So I'm going to harness my will. And I'm not going to let anything stop me. I deserve this. Most people give up on themselves easily. You know the human spirit is powerful. There's nothing as powerful. It's hard to kill the human spirit. You are unstoppable. Live your life with passion, with some drive. Most of us go through life with our brakes on, holding back. Decide that you're going to push yourself. You've got to focus on you. And as you convince you, as you sell yourself every day, you will begin to see a difference in the things that you're doing. Selling yourself on your ability to perform a job, to achieve a certain objective. Telling yourself every day, here I go again. And I got what it takes. This is my day, and nothing out here is going to stop me.
And you'll never see me coming.
Let me show you this. We all live inside a bubble, right? This is our world. We go to church here. We work over here. We go get our coffee over here. We go to this park over here. We usually go over here to, hang out with friends. This is our favorite club. This is our world. This is our favorite spot on the beach. We all live in this bubble. What you got to do to get the life that God wants you to have, you got to put more air in your bubble. You got to blow your bubble up. Expand yourself. Take yourself out your comfort zone. Do not live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. Start putting some pressure on. Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. Look, I'd love to sugarcoat this thing for you. I'd love to tell you, look, you can go out here and get rich, do a couple of things. That ain't happening. You got to get real doggish. You got to get downright funky if you want to make it. Now, like I was telling you before, if you want to be ordinary, you ain't even got to listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. It's some really, really wonderful ordinary people. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're going to have to do extra. You put extra on top of ordinary, and you come up with extraordinary. It's no other way. I'm sorry, but here's the fact. All of you have extraordinary capabilities. All of you. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life, and your ass was sleep. The Bible says, he who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. He who loves to sleep and the folding of hands, poverty will set upon you like a thief in the night. I'm going to ask you one question, I'm going to go. How many of you in here know somebody who loves to sleep? Who knows somebody that loves to sleep? Let me ask you something. Ain't they po?
Bro, I read a
quote one morning from my quote bowl, and it said, I'm fearful of succeeding at something that doesn't matter. And so my biggest lesson, man, is that just being intentional and careful about what I give my energy and my passion to, right? So I don't go out and succeed at something that I feel is a success, but get toward the latter years of my life and realize that it doesn't matter.
That routine. Now, I do want to say this though, man. What I realized that last time I was with Nick Saban, I was like, yo, this makes it easier for him. Not only does he have a routine, here's what I realized. Nick Saban surrounds himself with the number ones. Not saying that he gonna win a championship every year, but it's easier to reach your goals when everybody around you got the same goals. You feel me? So a lot of us got routines, but we hanging with people with no routine.
I said, man, don't be a partial adult. You know what I'm saying? Cat was asking me for some money, right? I said, you want to be a partial adult. Like you want to be an adult with your leisure. You want to be an adult when you go to the club. You want to be an adult when you smoke weed. Like, I ain't judging you. Just don't be a partial adult, right? Don't be a partial adult when it's convenient, right? You want to be a partial adult when you drinking, right? But when it's time for accountability, responsibility, the things that'll get your life in order, you don't want to be an adult full time. It ain't about that. It's about what's going to get you in a space and a place to where you can thrive and you can get to the certain point in your life to where you're fulfilling your potential and not wanting to be a partial adult because it's comfortable, right? Comfort zone, we already know it. It's a beautiful place, but don't nothing grow there.
When you think about the reward, it makes you one-dimensional. You feel me? When you think about either getting paid or whatever, you're one-dimensional. When you think about being multi-dimensional, everybody wants you when you're multi-dimensional. Like nobody wants a guard that can only score, but he can't defend. Like that's what makes Jordan Jordan. Like all these kids be talking about comparing Michael Jordan to LeBron. I'm like, yo, I'm not whatever. But what you gotta understand about Mike was, Mike did it on both ends the whole time. Like Mike wasn't a dude that could just score 30 or 40. He could stop you from scoring. He could pass, he could dunk, he could shoot. He could do it all. Like again, when you're one-dimensional, you can be replaced because the average person is one-dimensional. So I tell C a lot of times the things I don't do it because I think I'm sweet on bios. I don't do it because I want to be rare. People pay more for rare, bruh. People don't pay the same amount for common stuff. So when you're one-dimensional, I'm just saying, you limit yourself. When you're multi-dimensional, you become rare. And I just want to be rare, flat out.
I really believe that there are people in this room who are sitting on what you were destined to be and do because we have this clannish need to fit in with our circle of friends.
Wow.
And if they're not doing it, I shouldn't do it. And we are not true to our core. True to our core. Somebody interviewed me and they said, you're a preacher. What are you doing making movies? You're out there in Hollywood making movies and you're supposed to be a man of God? I said, yeah, I'm a preacher. But don't put a period where God put a comma.
Yeah.
Stop leaving your gifts at home and dumbing down who you are so you can fit in with what people expect you to be. Bring the uniqueness of you to the table. God called you. God called all of you. There's something that I think God wants us to see about having the courage and the tenacity to own the creativity that's put in you by the Creator. To move away from the pack and stand by yourself and let God speak to you and show you, why are you here? Why were you born, in the family you were born, in the generation you were born, at the time you were born, in the circumstances that you were born, that the potter was so careful to carve you out a certain way where you don't need people, or you do need people, or you don't need validation, or you do need validation. He cut you up in certain places so that you would fit like a key in a lock. You're broken in all the right places so that when you find your spot, something is going to open for you. And when it opens for you, every blessing that's been closed out is going to pour in your dimension.
Most people only pay attention to the final product of a successful entrepreneur. They say things like, I can never be like them, or they got lucky. What most don't see is what they've overcome. All the struggles, the daily rejections, the heartaches, the betrayals, the rumors, the criticism, the empty bank account, and all those lonely nights while trying to make their vision a reality. You see, the only difference between the one who quits and the one who doesn't is that they showed up every day. They worked hard every day. They hustled every day. They learned from a proven mentor every day. They improved every day. They did all this even though they felt like quitting every day. And eventually, they became who they are today.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. If you can hear me, just let me know. Let me know by saying 111. Just type 111 if you can hear. If you can hear me, just type 111. Okay, just let me know by type 111 if you can hear me. Okay, if you can hear me, just type 111. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. 111, fantastic. Good morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and I hope we're all excited this morning. I'm super excited to be your co-host for today. Today, we're going to be doing a lot of recognition, okay? First of all, we're going to start up with the morning prayers, but what I need everybody to do right now is to go to their individual group chats. Go to your individual group chats, okay? Go to all your groups. I want you to start typing log in for cell meeting. I want you to start typing log in for cell meeting, okay? Go to all your individual group chats. I want you to start typing log in for cell meeting, okay? Log in for cell meeting, log in for cell meeting, log in for cell meeting. I want you to start typing that in your individual group chats. I want to see all the groups buzzing. I want to see all the groups buzzing, those of us on YouTube, those of us logged in on Zoom. I want to see all the groups buzzing, okay? All right, I want to see all the groups buzzing. Go to your individual group chats and type log in for cell meeting, 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 okay? All right, amazing. Log in for something. I want to see everybody typing that. All right, very important. I want to see everybody typing that on their individual groups. Leaders, let's do the needful. Let's get these numbers up because we know who we're expecting. Okay, let's get these numbers up. If the groups are not buzzing, it means that we are not logging in. If the groups are not buzzing, it means that we're not logging in. It means that we're not typing. We're not making reminders. Okay, it's 8:03. Kindly let Dr. Mide in so that she can take us in the morning prayer this morning. Kindly let Dr. Mide in so that she can lead us in the morning prayer this morning, okay? Kindly let Dr. Mide in so she can lead us in the prayer this morning. And then we have a Muslim and a Christian lead us in the morning prayer. this morning, okay? Can we let her in so that she can lead us in the morning prayer? Okay, she's in. Can we make her a co-host, Mide Ajepe? Can we make her a co-host, Mide Ajepe, so that she can lead us in the morning prayer? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Dr. Mide, I've asked to unmute you. Thank you so much. I've asked to unmute you. Can you lead us in the morning prayer?
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Please let us be in the mode of prayers. In Jesus' name, in the mighty name of Jesus, our Heavenly Father, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, we thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for this beautiful week. It's not by our power, it's not by our might, but it's by your Spirit. We thank you, Lord, for this award and recognition ceremony. Oh, Lord, from beginning to the end, you guide us through in the name of Jesus. Thank you, Father, because this is going to be a beautiful day for each and every one of us. Thank you, Father, because all our days will be productive in the name of Jesus. We start this meeting in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mide. Okay. I'd like to know if Mr. Gwazo is currently in the meeting right now to take us in the Muslim morning prayer. Okay. I'd like to know if Mr. Musa Gwazo is in the meeting right now, or any other Muslim in the house can indicate and lead us in the Muslim this morning, okay? I'd like to know if there's any Muslim in the house. Kindly indicate if Mr. Musa Gwazo is in the Zoom room. Kindly let us know so we make you co-host so you can lead us in the morning prayer, okay? All right. Meanwhile, please let's keep typing our reminders on the individual groups. Let's keep typing our reminders in the individual groups, okay? Very important. Let's get the numbers up. Let's get the numbers up. Please let him in, okay? Please let him in. Can the host let Musa Gwazo in, Musa Cresco in, so that he can lead us in the Muslim opening prayer this morning, okay? All right, okay, I can see Halima Ahmed Usman. Thank you, go ahead, thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ambassador. Let's have the prayer this morning. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-rahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta alayhim ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Amin. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا حبيبنا محمد وسلم تسليما كثيرا سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا اله الا الله والله اكبر ولا حول ولا قوه الا بالله العلي العظيم يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك استغيث اصلي شأني كله ولا تكلني الى نفسي طرفة عين. Oh Allah, we gathered this morning in order to celebrate, we recognize, oh Allah, and we glorify your name. Oh Allah, be our side, assist us. Oh Allah, as we gathered this morning, be our strength. Those people who will be celebrated today, oh Allah, give them the wisdom to do more and more. Those people that we are here together with them in order to undertake and ensure that we get it rightly. We touch humanity, we touch the lives of so many people using the system you have given to us. Give us the strength, give others the wisdom, open their eyes, open their eyes, open their heart to come over to join us so that they can also help themselves and help the other people around them. Subhan, oh Allah, our leaders who are dedicated, we glorify your name. Assist our visionary president, the mastermind who have led this solid system that will help them a lot to impact, a lot to touch lives, help them and bless them, also give them more wisdom. And also our leaders who are always there to ensure that everyone is taken along. They help hold the hands of individuals, help them to be financially independent, help them to transform their life positively, guide them, be their strength, give us the more wisdom and more wisdom to glorify as we glorify your name. Protect us from any calamity, protect us from any hinges that will break us down. Oh Allah, give us more strength and enable us to win all collectively. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Amin ya rabbil alamin. Amen. Thank you very much, Ambassador, for the privilege.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Halima. You're amazing. All right, if you can hear the sound of my voice, this is not a time for me to be talking calmly because we have so much to do today. Today is Super Monday Cell Meeting. We should have the energy, we should have the strength this morning because you already know what today is about. It is good that if you're in this business right now and your teammates, your upline, your sideline, your downline is missing out on Super Monday Cell Meeting, what I need you to do right away is to tell the person to log in. This is not the right day. In fact, there is no right day to miss out on Cell Meeting this morning. I need you to start calling all your teammates. I mean, that YouTube link has to be maxed out to 2,500 this morning. And I want to see everybody on their individual groups. Go to your groups, your EAP, all the active partners, every single person, all the partners, go to all the groups and type, this is time for Cell Meeting. This is time for Cell Meeting. Log in. This is time for Cell Meeting. I want to see everybody typing that right away, okay? This is time for Cell Meeting. Log in right away. Log in right away. Your teammate does not deserve to miss Cell Meeting. The number is so poor. I need us to do better. We can do better, okay? This is time for Cell Meeting. I need you to tell all your teammates to log in, all right? We're going to go ahead and take the vision statement right now. We're going to go ahead and take the vision statement right now, okay? I'd like the host to make my laptop a co-host, okay? We're going to take the vision statement right away. And once you see the vision and the mission and your videos are turned on, I want to see you reciting the vision and the mission, okay? Very important. This is the reason why we're here. This is one thing that is keeping everybody bound together in this business. We have one vision and we have one mission, all right? Very important. I'm going to be sharing the vision first. If you see this vision on my screen, I would like everybody with your lips moving to recite this vision, okay? 1, 2, go. What is our vision? Our vision is to raise a financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people who will collectively use their resources and affect the world positively. If only you understand this vision, if only you know the reason why we are gathered here collectively. They did not say just you. They didn't say just you. They said collectively affect the world positively. So if your teammate is not part of this collection, if your teammate is not part of the reason we're gathered here, tell the person that it's already an error. Please go to your individual group chat. I want to see everybody, all the teams. Your group chats need to be buzzing right now. So let's all take the mission. All right, 1, 2, go. Our mission is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy and usher in the next generation world changers. Who is ready to be a world changer? If you're ready to be a world changer, just go to the chat box and type I am. If you're ready to be a world changer, I need you to be typing in the chat box, I am, I am, I am. If you're not typing, it's already an error. I need you to be typing in the chat box, I am, I am, I am. Fantastic. Let's keep it coming. Awesome. I can see your comments. Let's keep it coming. I am, I am, I am. Awesome. So we're going to be taking the affirmation right away, okay? We're going to be taking the affirmation. And I'll share my screen. And this is one affirmation that if you say every morning, you begin to realize that you become more positive, both in your thinking, in everything that you're doing, okay? So let's all recite the affirmation. If you can see my screen, let's recite the affirmation, okay? 1, 2, go. I have a heart of gold, a heart that cares for the success of other people. I am selfless, always looking out for my teammates. People that join my team become very successful within a short period of time. I am disciplined and I follow through my own commitment. I am success and I create success at will. Nobody and nothing can stop me from realizing my potentials in the connected economy, okay? I am a multi-millionaire. Sorry, I feel like my screen is hanging, okay? Nobody can stop me from realizing my potentials in the connected economy. I'm a multi-millionaire and a millionaire creator. I have no excuses. Welcome to 2022. our year of building leaders that last. No excuses. If you know you have no reason not to build leaders that last or not to be a leader that will last, I want you to go to the chat box and type no excuses. I want to be seeing no excuses in the chat box right now. No excuses. I want to see us typing no excuses in the chat box. Okay, fantastic. No excuses. Welcome everybody to this Super Monday Cell meeting. We'll have a goal, we'll have a target this morning. We cannot afford to fall short. Goal is 2,500. I want to see everybody still making reminders. I want to see everybody making reminders this morning. I want to recognize the man who is behind every single thing in this business. Okay, first of all, I want to appreciate God for this meeting and want to recognize no other person but our visionary president, our leader, the mentor of mentors, the man who came about this vision and said, I want to see so many people succeed in Nigeria and beyond. No other person but the one and only entrepreneur mentor, Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli. Good morning, sir. Thank you so much for giving us a reason to keep pushing and keep, living our dreams. Thank you so much. I also want to appreciate no other person but our leaders, our cell anchors. I'll start by our own very due leader, Ambassador Engineer Lad. Okay, Engineer Lad. I have Dr. Abraham Achado. Good morning, sirs. I also want to recognize the Diamond leader, Mr. Uche Ikechukwu. Good morning, sir. And all the leaders of the Eagle and Diamond team. I'll start by recognizing the leader of the Achievers team, Amazon Ambassador Chinasa Opara, and of course, the leader of the Alpha team, Amazon Ambassador Tina Kenechukwu, and of course, the Hurricane team. I have Amazon Ambassador Julia Justina Adams, and all the leaders, okay, including the Freedom team, Mr. Gbenga Borokini, all the leaders, the 2 Comma Club members, you all are welcome to this amazing meeting. I also want to recognize our active partners. If you know that you just recently became an active partner, you just recently, you said, despite all odds, you want to do this. You have made up your mind to become an active partner. Just go and type active. Go to the chat and type active right away. You are the ones who are celebrating. You are amazing. You are fantastic. You have caught the vision of this project and you have said today, no matter what, I want to move with this vision. Whatever it will take me to get to the next level. Is it to read my first year network marketing? Whatever it will take me to get to the next level, determination, decision, I am there. Just go to the chat box and type active, okay? Active, fantastic. I also want to recognize the incubator graduates. I want to say you all are fantastic. For graduating from the incubator group on Saturday, you are welcome. And also for everybody, whether you're new to this place or you're a partner, I want to welcome every single person, okay? Right about now, I'm going to be calling up our own due leader, okay? This man is a dogged man and he's the leader of the Eagle team. I'm going to be calling him up right away, okay, to take over from here. Please, I need you to go to the chat box and type welcome, sir, welcome, sir, welcome, sir. I want to see everybody welcoming this amazing man who, despite all odds as well, has decided to run with this vision and to lead a massive team. I want to see you welcoming no other person but Engineer Abba Yila Lad. Good morning, sir. If you can hear me, you can take it over from here. Good morning. He's not a co-host. Please, can you make his other system a co-host? Can you make his other system a co-host?
All right. Good morning, Eagles. Good morning, Diamonds. Thank you, Miss Winnie Ukuna. Such an amazing energy this morning. I mean, I love the energy. I'm pumped up myself. Good morning, each and everyone. First off, I want to say good morning and also appreciate our dear leader, Ambassador Michael Okoli, for giving me the opportunity this morning to be here with each and every one of us. Happy new month if we're just meeting in this month of November. I'm so excited today because we are going to be recognizing and also hearing from so many achievers who have achieved or hit a certain rank or certain milestone in the month of October. I also want to send a shout out and a good morning to every leader in the house, to all the cell anchors. Due to lack of time, I will not be able to call out the names. To every active partner here, to every incubator graduate, congratulations, we're proud to have you here. I also want to make an appeal to all of us that please, I'm not excited by what I'm seeing right now on YouTube with just 930 participants. Let's get the numbers up. We'll have a special guest in the house today. Many of us have been hearing about the visionary behind what we do. Many of us have been hearing about the man who answered the call, who said yes to the connected economy. And by the special grace of God, we have, it took us a lot to be able to get him to be part of this meeting. Amongst all the cell meetings going on in this whole organization, he would, by God's grace, be gracing this occasion. And it would be such a heartbreaking thing to just have a few of us who would also benefit from him. We're going to be getting a little bit of mentorship and as well be hearing more about the Emerge 2023, ladies and gentlemen. However, before that can take place, we must have to represent. We're eagles, we're diamonds. Eagles soar, eagles don't quack, eagles don't clock around on the floor. Eagles soar. They soar, they fly high. Diamonds are the most precious gems you can ever have in the world. So let's prove that to our visionary leader, our mentor of mentors, that we are the eagles and the diamonds that we call ourselves, okay? We're the eagles and the diamonds that we call ourselves, okay? I'm impressed. I can see it has gone from 930 to 970, and I know we can do better. I know we can do better. So this morning, due to lack of time, we'll not be able to celebrate all the achievers in the month of October. In fact, if we were to do that, it will take us this whole week to be unveiling the achievers and those people who have hit a certain rank or milestone in the month of October. But the few categories I'm going to list out or mention are the ones we're going to celebrate. At the subsequent Power Friday cell meetings, your leaders are going to be unveiling to you all the achievers for the month of October. This morning, we're going to be recognizing the amazing achievers called Amazons. I'm sure you've been hearing the word thrown around, Amazon ambassador, Amazon. Who is an Amazon? An Amazon is an amazing lady who has been able to generate at least 500,000 naira either cumulatively or in the month of October, okay? And I'm pleased to inform you that of all the Amazons we're celebrating today, these are ladies who made at least 500,000 naira, at least 500,000 naira in this recession. In the month of October, while so many people are crying, complaining, and wondering how the year is going to end, these amazing women generated at least 500,000 naira in the month of October. We're also going to be celebrating some gentlemen. The men are not left out. We call them the Fortune 500 gentlemen. These are men who made at least 500,000 naira in the month of October as well. And finally, we're going to be celebrating the Amazon ambassadors. Amazon ambassadors are people who have generated at least 500,000 naira for 3 consecutive months, meaning in the month of August, September, and October, consecutively for 3 consecutive months, they have not generated less than 500,000 naira in their businesses. So we're going to be recognizing them. And you know what's interesting? From each of these categories, we've been able to get at least one of them, one of each, who is going to share with us their amazing journey to hitting this milestone. They're going to be sharing with you the strategies and the things that impacted them and made them shift from where they were to where they are today, all right? So if you're excited and you can't wait to know the latest achievers for the month of October in these categories, I want you to go to the chat room and begin to type Emerge. I want you to go to the chat room and begin to type Emerge. I can see we're 1,028. I love this energy. We're really proving that we're eagles and diamonds right now, okay? We're proving that we're eagles and diamonds right now. So let's get it up. Let's get it up. And I know leaders, let's put our hands together and ensure. I cannot see people typing Emerge on the YouTube channel. Can we type Emerge on the YouTube channel, all right? Let's bring that energy. You know, the YouTube is live and it's public, and you're going to have your prospects, your friends, your family members who could connect. Somebody could storm in there, you know, and if they storm in there, let that energy, let the vibe, I want that vibe, that Emerge vibe. All right, that hungry vibe, that successful vibe, that wave. I want you to bring in that wave. I want you to bring in that vibe. I want you to bring in that energy of Emerge. All right. That energy of Emerge. And by God's special grace, if our numbers get up beyond this, when we have the president, we're going to be hearing more about the Emerge, what you stand to benefit, what is in place for you, why should you be in Emerge, so many things that you need to hear about Emerge. And even the people who will be sharing their success stories today are going to be telling us how the events have impacted their lives, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So very quickly, I'm going to be calling out the names of all these achievers, these amazing people, all right? So permit me to quickly go to the list.
Okay, our host will be coming back up shortly. All right, let's just keep the numbers coming up. Our host will be coming back up shortly. Okay, let's keep the numbers coming up. Okay, Engineer Lad, you're so amazing. We can't wait to have you back. But let's also keep the numbers coming up. I just heard the good news that the visionary president is likely to come up this morning. You don't know what it means. When I became a partner with this project, one of the things that I looked forward to every single time was hearing the visionary president speak. To the extent that even when my brother hadn't joined the business, he would take my laptop just to hear the entrepreneur mentor speak. I mean, during the COVID period, if I sit down and I'm listening to Cell Meeting with my laptop outside, my brother would take his seat, and sit down very close to me just to hear. He was not a partner of the project yet, just to hear him speak. So you don't want him to come up and the numbers are low. So please keep reminding your teammates, he has the best value for us this morning, okay? Engineer Lad, please just let me know when you're ready. Just let me know when you're ready.
Thank you so much. All right, we have the montage up. If you can see the screen, kindly confirm to me by typing ready. If you can see the screen, just type by typing ready. And I want all the achievers who are going to be sharing their stories this morning to be let into the Zoom room and made co-hosts so that we can hear from them, okay? Like I said, we're going to be picking from each of these categories this morning, okay? If you can see the screen on YouTube, on Zoom, kindly type ready so that we can get into recognizing these individuals, all right? So congratulations to Hawa Musa. Congratulations to Margaret Egwame. Congratulations to Hajara Sankara. Congratulations to Loretta Sinakwe. Congratulations to Afolari Ahmed Koyu. Edia Debbie, congratulations. Abdulaziz Khadijat, congratulations. Okole Joy, congratulations. Abdulaziz, congratulations. Olafdafo, congratulations. Tiwel University, congratulations. Then we have the Amazon ambassador. Congratulations. Dr. Miguel Adepo, congratulations. And then the 4,500 gentlemen. I'm unstoppable today. Congratulations. These are the achievers in this category that we are going to recognize this morning. So very quickly, I'm going to call one person from each of these categories, who this morning will be sharing with us their success stories. All right, the first person I'll be calling up this morning is Hajia Hajara Kankara. Hajia Hajara Kankara. Is she all right? If she's in the Zoom meeting, please, our team lead should confirm if she's in the Zoom meeting. The team lead should confirm, okay? While she's getting ready, due to lack of time, to save us time, I'm going to be calling on Mr. Success Ude, our latest Fortune 500 Success Ude, our latest Fortune 500, who will now, okay, I can see his hand up. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Success Ude, you've been made a co-host, and share with the entire Eagles and Diamond family how you were able to achieve this milestone. All right? Your background, what you didn't like, how you came to this, how you came in contact with this opportunity, how it has changed your life, and the impact that it has made on you, including the events that you've attended that has made an impact on you. Okay? So very quickly, you just have 5 minutes to share your story. Go ahead, over to you.
All right, good morning, sir, good morning. Please, can you hear me? Good morning to you, good morning, everybody. Good morning to all the leaders in the house this morning. I mean, it's such an honor, it's such a privilege to be here this morning. First of all, I want to thank God for this privilege. I want to thank God for the opportunity, to be here. Please, am I being heard? Is my voice being heard, please? Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, secondly, I want to thank the entrepreneur mentor, Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli, for this opportunity, for giving us his shoulders to climb and dream higher. I just want to thank you, because the truth about it is that if not for him, I will not be opportune to be in such an environment. I will not be opportune to be in such a gathering. So I want to thank him, and then thank all my leaders in the house this morning. I want to thank all my leaders for the opportunity, for the privilege to be here today. So very quickly, I'm going to share my story in less than 5 minutes. Thank you for this opportunity, Engineer Lack. Now, my name is Ude Success, just like it was mentioned. And then growing up, I came from a family of 5. I have 5 siblings. But then, growing up, things were not all that difficult at all. But while we are growing up, along the line, a lot of things began to change. I could remember my parents struggling at some point to make ends meet. My dad had a company. He owned a company, but then something happened. Along the line, it was very obvious that he was not able. Some of the contracts, he would have gotten. He was denied some of those contracts, some of the connections, that would have helped him to take his company to the next level. He was denied such connections because he didn't have a kind of qualification. He didn't have a kind of, educational qualification to get to that height. So because of that, he was denied a lot of things. Now, with that mindset, he now embedded in us that we should go to school, get a good grade. And once you get this good grade, that a lot of doors will be open for you. A lot of opportunities will be open for you. So with that mindset, all my siblings, we started, working towards that. He ensured that we went to the best schools, graduated from the university. But then, right there inside of me, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew I wanted to be able to live life on my own terms. So graduating from the university, fast forward, I started my own business. I had my own company. In fact, I was running different businesses, but then something happened also. I discovered, first of all, I was working so hard. I was giving my 100% and extra. But then I knew that what I was doing, because this is the idea, the entrepreneurial spirit I inherited from my dad. But I knew that if I continue what I'm doing, if I continue what I'm doing right now, that it doesn't have all it takes. It doesn't have the capacity to give me the financial freedom I want. It doesn't have all it takes to give me, the kind of life I have always dreamt to live, the kind of places I want to be. That what I'm doing here, even though I'm giving all my effort, I'm giving my 100%, I cannot be able to live the kind of life I would desire to live. So I began to ask myself, what can I do? What can I do to even be able to think of being financially secured, not even financially free? What can I do to even be able to do the things I want to do without, having to complain, without having to think of anything, without having to bother people around me, without having to be a burden? What can I do to contribute back to the society? And then on a fateful day, God just, connected me to this platform. God connected me to this amazing opportunity. I want you to know that this is one best thing that has happened to me in my entire life. This is one best thing that has happened to me and my family. So I got connected to this project, and then, I began the journey. I started running the project, even though at first I knew I had all it takes to succeed. I knew I had what it takes to, live life on my terms. I knew I had the potential, but then I didn't really understand how to go about it. I didn't really understand, the technicalities, what to do and how to go about it. A lot of things, a lot of ups and downs, but something particular stood out for me. I attended at an event. Ladies and gentlemen, I attended an event. I was presently present at the Grass to Grace event. And at that event, I tell my people, I'm a product of an event. I was born and birthed at event. At that event, my eyes opened. At that event, I was able to see the clear picture. I was able to see the vision of this project. And ladies and gentlemen, fast forward, immediately after that event, I began to build my business. I started my business all over again. I began to build my business, and within a very short period of time, few months down the line, I've been able to emerge as a Fortune 500 club member. Not just that, the person I've become a much more better person. I've grown, personal development. I just want to thank, the entrepreneur mentor for this privilege, for being part of this, gathering. And I want you to know that there are a few things that stood out for me on that day. A lot of persons were being recognized, a lot of speakers. There were about 16 speakers and about 6 testifiers on that day. So I was just hearing a lot of things, but the entrepreneur mentor said something particular at that Grass to Grace. He said something, and that was my take home, even up to this day. He said that you should just dare, that you should dare to believe. Dare to believe that you can achieve this. Dare to believe in yourself. Just dare to believe. And I took that down. He said something else again. He said, dare to imagine. Dare to imagine. Dare to imagine that you can live life vicariously. Dare to imagine that you can live life on your terms. Dare to imagine, see yourself at your widest imagination. And I dared to imagine. And one last thing he also said to me that day, he said, dare to try. Dare to try. And I dared and I tried. And today I've emerged as a 5H club member. So thank you so much, Ambassador Michael Okoli. Thank you for this opportunity. I also want to thank all my leaders. I want to thank the beautiful people of the Diamond team. I want to thank my family, the Alpha team. Madam Tina, you've been so inspirational. You're the indefatigable leader of the Alpha team. I want to thank you so much. Your mentorship, your training, your guidance, your help in achieving this is beyond my explanation. I also want to thank my PACE mentor and every other person that have helped me so far. My teammates, I want to say you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much, Engineer Lag. I'm looking forward for the next emerge, because I know that this is one thing that can hit me from where I am to where I've always wanted to be. Thank you so much, Engineer Lag, for this opportunity. Over to you. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, just hang in there, success. Just hang in there. Now, let me tell you something. He didn't share most part of his story. That's what you'll not understand. I had an encounter early this year with this young man. And when I heard his story, I mean, some of you, if you know what he has gone through, he didn't even share anything. This young man came from Owerri. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Success. He came for the Grass to Grace event. And it was at that event, he didn't go back. But before he came, please, Hajara, can you mute yourself, please? When he came, before he came, this man had done everything. If we're talking about challenges, in fact, time will fail us, but I pray we'll get the time. When he told me he used to sleep on a football pitch, he slept in an uncompleted building for months because he was pushing this business. He wanted this business to work. In fact, when he came for the Grass to Grace event, he was sleeping at the venue. He slept at the venue for those 2 days. He didn't have anywhere to put up. All he heard was, this event could change your life. I'm sorry I'm sharing this. Maybe he has not got to the point that he can share those vulnerabilities, but I want to give you the backstory of it. He didn't have anywhere to put up. He slept at the venue, but he was told that that event would change his life. And he said he would do everything possible to make it there. He didn't have the resources to come down here. He didn't know how he was going to sleep, how he was going to eat, the transport, but he did everything possible to make it. And it was that event that completely changed his life. Now the question is, was it worth it him attending this event? If you believe it was worth it, I want you to go to the chat space and begin to type worth it. I pray subsequent times we're going to give you much more time. You're going to tell your story. You're going to tell your story. This is the least you'll be, and you'll be a testament that, you know, if you dare it, just like he said, if you dare to try it, you can live the life that you imagine and desire. Congratulations to you, Success. I'm super, super proud of you. I look forward to celebrating you as not just a Fortune 500, but a millionaire mentor. And you have it in you. You have it in you. Congratulations to the entire Pace Setters team, to the Alpha team, to his mentors. You guys have done a great job with this gentleman. But I also want to give you your flowers because you were determined. You never threw in the towel. And you're a testament that if you don't give up, if you don't quit, you will surely achieve success. Well done, Success. All right? So quickly this morning, I would like to call up on our latest Amazon. She's in the house. Hajara Kankara. This woman too is an epitome of resilience. Epitome of resilience. So much hunger to learn with a strong desire to succeed. But I mean, she has been trolled and put down by so many health challenges, yet never gave up, yet never made excuses. And today has emerged as an Amazon, despite, illness plaguing her life for the better part of this, for almost a year. But she never quit on herself. She never doubted herself, never doubted the business, never doubted her leaders, and kept on following. So good morning to you, congratulations to you, and over to you, Hajia Kankara. The world is waiting to hear your story. Just 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes.
Hello, good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Hajara Bashir Kankara from Katsina State. I am a retiree from the Ministry of Education, where I have served for 35 years. And I retired the year 2021. I came into this amazing opportunity last year, 2021, through one of my friends. And when I came in, I was mentored by our leader here in Katsina, Mr. Victor. And I received the amazing opportunity. I got connected into this amazing opportunity. What happened next? I got the mastermind slot And from his explanation, he emphasized deeply on the supplement. And I immediately knew that this is where I'm going to get a relief. So after registration, I took the supplement, and this is a health challenge I have been having for many years. I have suffered from leg pain, swollen hands, and so forth. That it took me to travel to Egypt, travel to Saudi. Even I visited a lot of traditional medicine, which it got me nowhere. But when I got and I started taking this supplement, I got relief, and even I've been taking this supplement with my husband. So I would like to say I've gotten, and apart from taking this supplement, I'm also earning, and this is where I'm now on Amazon and receiving and even getting myself treated. I have also gotten a lot of people. I have recruited a lot of people. I have a lot of downlines that are here today because of this opportunity, and I have introduced, because we have a lot of people that have these health challenges. I have introduced even my husband, who has been suffering from high BP, diabetics. He's now on it, and we're now on it together. So at this juncture, I would like to compliment, I would like to appreciate our entrepreneurial mentor, Mr. Michael Okoli, for giving us this opportunity, for seeing us through to this point, for seeing all the Katsina people into this amazing project. I also want to appreciate our hurricane mentor, Madam Judia Adams, for her encouragement and support. She keeps on touching the Katsina people. We are so appreciative. We are so happy to have her around. I also want to appreciate my leader here in Katsina, Mr. Victor Ume, for his tireless effort to see that all the Katsina people are brought on board. Lastly, I also want to appreciate Hajia Amina for her push. I've always gotten to her. Sometimes I said I was almost tired. I said, Hajia Amina, I cannot do it. She said, no, we have to do it together. She keeps on pushing and pushing and pushing, and I'm here today. From a salary of 120,000, which I was receiving as a director in the Ministry of Education, today I am on Amazon. I'm now receiving 500,000. That is very fantastic. I have attended. Today I'm preparing, or have fully prepared for the Emerge in Abuja 2023, inshallah. And by the special grace of God, I am coming along with a lot of my teammates to the Emerge. So I would like to thank every one of you today. This opportunity, and I have received, since I came into 2021, I have attended a cell meeting. I never failed cell meeting. I never missed any cell meeting. This is where I got the support. I got whatever I have today. And apart from that, I have been maintaining my account constantly. Every month I maintain my account. So I urge every one of you that
All right. Thank you so much, Hajia. Thank you so much. I believe in the future we'll still make up more time for you to tell us more. But I'm so much interested in her story because it's a double achievement. All right. Today, I mean, her story gives us both wealth and health testimony. It's a story of both health benefits and wealth creation. And I mean, it can never get better than that. Somebody shared with her. Now, that's why I tell people, you see, your business is a solution to almost every challenge you can think of. Somebody complains of time, your opportunity can help them buy time freedom. Somebody complains of cash flow, your opportunity can help them solve cash flow. Health challenges, your opportunity can do that. Now, did you listen to that? Because she made a decision to be part of this business, because somebody took this opportunity to Katsina, because the entrepreneur mentor said yes to the opportunity. 6 years later, someone has taken the opportunity there. She has benefited from it. She has restored her health. I want you to go to the chat room and type double, double. I want you to go to the chat room and type double, double. It has not just positively impacted. This is what we mean by the vision, to raise a family of financially free people who will in turn raise other financially free people that will affect the world positively. If somebody didn't have the heart to go to Katsina to raise and impact people and give them this opportunity, today her health wouldn't have been affected positively. It has completely changed her health. It's helping her husband. She said she also shares the products with other people who it is improving their health. And her health is not just improving alone, her bank account is improving. After 35 years of service, it took her 35 years to build an income of 120,000 naira as a director. She's a retiree now, but in less than 2 years, she's already an Amazon, already generating a cash flow of 500,000 naira. Just imagine what the next 5 years would be like, the next 10 years would be like for her. 35 years for her to build an income of 120,000 naira monthly, and less than 2 years, in fact, just about a year, to build an income of 500,000 naira, which is going to keep on growing now, whether she's here or not. This is the opportunity that so many of us are playing with. All right, so congratulations to you, Hajia. I'm super, super proud of you. I want to challenge you to keep using, as this business has been a blessing to you, continue using it to bless the lives of other people, touch people, impact them positively with it. So lastly, before we bring in our special guest to the house, I'm going to be bringing up our latest Amazon ambassador, Dr. Mide, all right, who for the last 3 months has consistently and consecutively generated at least 500,000 naira. And today, she has emerged as an ambassador of the Amazon project, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, can we, with a resounding ovation, bring up on stage our latest Amazon ambassador, Dr. Mide. Over to you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everybody. All protocol duly observed. I am very honored to be here. I want to give all thanks to God, most especially. I also want to thank our visionary president, Amazon Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli. Thank you so much, sir, for answering God when he called you to set up this organization, the Century 21 Freedom Group, which I believe is the solution to a lot of problems, all right? Now, I also want to thank my very own team lead, the leader of the Achievers team, Amazon Ambassador Chinasa Esther Opara. Thank you so much, ma'am, for always pushing me. You're one person that keeps saying, Mide, you can do it, Mide, you can do it. I love you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And my leader, my mentor, my upline, Amazon Ambassador Kamsi Ukunko. You're amazing, ma'am. You're the reason I'm here today, and you're the reason I am this woman I am today. And to all the leaders of the Achievers team, thank you so much, because you all contributed to my life one way or the other. So a little story about myself. I'm the first out of 5 born into an average family, although a lot of times I'll say below average. But one thing that stood out for me is I never wanted to be like my parents. Now, my parents were employed, but then it was quite evident that their salary was just never enough. We kept managing and managing. And one thing that scares me the most is being average, being mediocre. I would just pass and then you don't even know it, Dr. Mide. I was scared of that so much. So yes, I became a medical doctor, not because I wanted to just help save lives. I used to be this very sick child growing up, so I wanted to give back. But then the catch was doctors earned a lot of money in this part of the world. But to my greatest surprise, I joined the profession and I got to see that doctors who were doing okay had to do 2-3 jobs. And I told myself, I know exactly how this works. There's nothing so significant to show for it. Yes, it's a noble profession, but the kind of impact I wanted to create, I knew was not going to give me that. So I saw this business opportunity while I was in Lagos online, and I knew it was for me. I didn't even have the money as at that point. I had just 20,000 as a doctor because I was very salary dependent. And I had to call my friend to lend me the money, which he did. I'm always grateful for that decision because yes, it was uncomfortable, but I took that step. And then I joined the business, and I won't say there were no hurdles because at a point, the rejections hit hard. My parents think I'm crazy. My sisters are like, what exactly are you doing? But then I know my dreams, my goals, my dreams are so big. God did not give you the dream, God gave it to me. So I know exactly what I'm to do. And then I kept going. At a point, it was not so easy, but I have leaders, I have people that supported me. And then there's a system, which I'm always thankful for. Like once you use the system, once you go through the system, there is no how you will not succeed. So yes, I kept going, I kept pushing. And then I remember there was a point where it was like, can I really do this? And Amazon ambassador Kamsi told me, you have so much inside of you. Like, you don't even understand. You have not even started tapping into your potential. And then I kept going. And all thanks to God, I would say that the reason I'm speaking to everybody here is because of the January retreat, Grass to Grace. I remember December, the rejections hit so hard that I was this close to saying enough is enough. But no, Ambassador Kamsi told me they do all it takes to attend this event. And I remember that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I was on call back to back. I didn't know what I was going to do because it wasn't so easy getting permission to just leave work for 3 days. So I made a tough call. I remember having to pay doctors to help me cover. And when I got to that event, I got to see that I was playing small. That was where I knew that what was stopping me was right in front of me. This medical profession is good, but it's not good for me because I want to create so much impact. I want to do so much more. And then I remember hearing, burn the bridge, burn the bridge. And I knew that that was the bridge I had to burn at that point, my medical profession. As I didn't even want to hear anything. I just said, Mide, you know what? Come April, this is going to be the end. Yes, I was making it gradually. But then the moment I made that decision, it's as if the universe just heard me and then opened up. I started growing. I started moving. The pace was more. All thanks to that retreat. That's why I cannot tell my story without that retreat, because that was the point where I made that decision that I must do more for myself. I must be better. And guess what? Come April, when I decided to put a stop to practicing, that was even the first time I hit my first 500. And I saw that, yes, this is possible. And I kept going. And then August, I did it, September, October. And I cannot but give thanks to this organization because I look at myself and I'm like, I know where I have to get to in my medical field before I start making this as a doctor. But yet I'm doing this back to back, all thanks to God, all thanks to Century 21 Freedom Group. That is why I know that I am in the right place. That is why I know that this is just the beginning. There's so much more I'm going to do. There's so much more I'm going to achieve, thanks to God and thanks to this system. So I want to give a special thanks again to my visionary president, my daddy, Ambassador Michael Okoli. I am so grateful to you. To my leaders, I say thank you so much. To my amazing teammates, you all are the best. Thank you so much, because I know this is going to be the beginning and there's so much more I'm going to do here. And I believe with this amazing project, my dreams are going to be actualized. Thank you so much, Engineer Lad. Over to you.
Congratulations, Dr. Mide. Congratulations. Wow. I never knew this was your story. I'm glad I'm here to hear your story. Super proud of you and what you've accomplished. And I can see a level of growth, even in your person, not just in your business or your bank account. And she said something interesting here, ladies and gentlemen. She said it was in that event that she made a life-transforming decision. And it reminded me of what Eric Worre said. He said the biggest decisions you will ever make in your life and are going to be at those events. The biggest decisions, the life-transforming events. He said every decision that he has made, every impactful decision that has changed his life happened at events. And you can see that it was that event that did it. She figured out what was stopping her, what was standing in the way. And today, she is part of those that have emerged. Trust me, anybody that's going to be at the Emerge 2023, you can't come out the same way. I've never seen anybody who has come for an event and really came with an expectation and left the same way. And maybe a year later, they're still in the same place that they are. So congratulations to all the achievers today and to all the people that have shared your stories. We want to appreciate you guys for sharing your stories. And the lesson for me here is they kept saying something. What was unanimous and synonymous to all was events and cell meetings, and they paid attention to mentorship. You can see them appreciating their leaders. Listen to me. Learn to listen to your leaders, even if they sound illogical. Learn to listen to them. They have your best interest at heart. God bless you all, and I hope to see everybody at the top. At this point in time, while we were speaking, we had an amazing and a special guest who just walked into the room. In fact, hadn't just walked in, has been listening, has been with us. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm humbled by his presence here. It means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to all the leaders. It means a lot to everybody here. You don't know what it means to have the visionary himself with us this morning. And please, whatever you're doing, put it aside. Whatever you are doing, put it aside. If you're driving, park. If you're listening to music, tune it down, turn it off. You're watching television, turn it off. You're cooking, you're washing, any other thing. I need you to bring your pair of ears here, your pair of eyes, your mind, and every form of attention. Because you see, without understanding, the information you're going to get this morning cannot translate to knowledge. And without knowledge, you can't become or achieve the life that you want for yourself. So ladies and gentlemen, whenever we have a privilege and he comes, something amazing always drops. He comes bearing so much depth, wealth of experience, wealth of knowledge, and he's going to be sharing with us, giving us a little bit of mentorship, as well as telling us more about the Emerge 2023, where the Titans are going to be emerging. If you want to be the next Titan, go to the chat room and begin to welcome our visionary president, our mentor of mentors, the entrepreneur mentor, the 821 mastermind, the elite mastermind himself, our father in the house, all right? And the G8 leader of the Eagle and Diamond team, no other person than Ambassador Dr. Michael Okoli, although he doesn't like all those titles. But sir, please pardon us. We have to give honor to whom honor is due, and you've earned it, you've merited it. So sir, you're welcome. The floor is yours. We're super excited to have you. Can I see the energy in the YouTube? Can I see that energy in the YouTube? Let's bring that energy. Let's begin to type, welcome, sir, welcome, sir, welcome, sir. We're super excited. It's an honor to have you here, and we can't wait to hear you speak. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. And I'm coming 9 a.m. on the dot, and it's a bit intentional because it has to be what I want to share today. And I want to welcome everybody that is here. I want to especially appreciate everybody that has taken up this vision and is running with it. I want to tell you that your posterity will be kind to you. You know, when all this is said and done, the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, you will look back and you'll be glad that you became part of history. And for those of us that don't know, our vision is to raise financially free people who will in turn go and raise other financially free people so that collectively we can use our finances and resources and affect the world positively. The world is waiting for us out there. The world is waiting for us out there. The Holy Book says that the endless expectation of creation is waiting for the manifestations of you and I. You can't help the world without money. You see, you meet somebody, is crying, my child is dying of hunger, oh, and you have not eaten yourself. There's nothing you do. Your sorry cannot help the world. Your empathy cannot help the woman that has a sick daughter that needs 2 million naira operation. It can't help her. It can't help her. The only thing that can help her at that moment, okay, come, take this money, come do the operation. Okay, I know what to do. Bring that to a place where people can actually do these things for her. The world is waiting for us. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for me and you. And that's the goal, and that's the vision. Please confirm if you can hear me, confirm if you can see me, please. I need that confirmation.
Loud and clear, both on Zoom and YouTube.
So the vision is to raise financially free people who will also go and raise other financially free people, so that together we can make a positive impact in our world. We can affect our world positively, so that we don't just pass through this earth and nobody feels our impact. So congratulations if you're part of this vision. Congratulations if you're here. Congratulations if you're following this vision. Future will tell. The next few years, will tell that, wow, I made the right decision. Now I want to share something. I want to share something with you guys on mentorship. Mentor you guys on something, what I call the secrets to emerge. Congratulations to all the people that shared their story. I think the last lady that shared that story of Dr. Mide, I was like, come on, did you just steal my playbook? Did you just steal my playbook? I mean, just listening to your story, you said quite a bunch. Now, I'm going to say this. Everybody listening to me has the capacity and the potential to emerge. But there is something that is stopping people, that is stopping the young men and the young women of our generation, that is stopping the adults, the old men and the old women. This business is for all comers. There is something that is stopping them from emerging. And that's what I want to talk about today. Do they have the capacity and the potential to emerge? Yes, of course they do. Will they emerge? I don't know. Depending on how they deal with the things that try to stop them from emerging. To emerge is to come out of obscurity. And emerge means there's something that you overcame. I want to share one of those things that has killed a lot of young men, a lot of young women, and stopped them from emerging. And they look at themselves, oh, sorry, it wasn't meant to be. Who told you it wasn't meant to be? If I expose this enemy today, the enemy you master, the enemy you know and master, you have defeated already. What are the things that stop us from emerging? First of all, I said, everybody has the capacity and the potential to emerge, to become who you want to be, to become who you're destined to be. But there's something that we also do not have. What we do not have is the ability to see and feel beyond our senses. Listen, you have the potential and the capacity in you to emerge. But what we do not have, I can't see as I'm sitting in my office. I lack the capacity to see what's going on downstairs. If a bird is peeing on my car, I can't see it. If somebody is sitting on my car, I can't see it. We all lack the capacity to see and feel beyond what our senses tell us. And as a result, we don't have a holistic view of our environment, of our experiences, of our challenges. But that disadvantage, I call it a disadvantage, the seeming disadvantage, which is inability to see beyond our senses, see and feel beyond our senses. That particular disadvantage in quotes is the greatest advantage that we have. Now, that disadvantage of not seeing beneath our senses and feeling beneath our senses is the greatest magic that God has given us. And that is where faith comes in. The Holy Book says that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. The ability not to see these things and gives an opportunity to believe what you have not seen. That's where faith kicks in. And faith in all ramifications, I'm going to break it down, is the reason why people emerge. But let me backtrack a little bit. You see, I've seen a lot of people come close to their breakthrough like this. This is how they are. 2 centimeters and they drop. They were about to emerge. They are here like this, just so close. One more meeting, one more prospect, one more this, one more training, one more event, one more. They are just so close. Lots of people, thousands and thousands and thousands of people, they are close to emerging when they quit. I was recently engaged in an exercise, and I told myself, no. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to I set the timer. I'm telling you a real life story. And all of a sudden, I was like, this time is not coming now. This time is not coming. It should have been some amount of time by now. It should have been 30 minutes by now. I was supposed to do something, and I was not supposed to quit at the 30 minutes. I was like, oh no, at this time, are you sure this clock is correct? Are you sure something is just... The moment I broke and I looked at the time, it was remaining 1 minute, 20 seconds. Now, once it gets to 1 minute, it begins to beep. Once it gets to 60 seconds, it begins to beep. It was remaining 20 seconds for it to beep, and I broke it. Why did I break it? It just opened my eyes. I was like, wait a minute, why did I break it? I was beginning to think, are you sure this clock is working? I was beginning to think, are you sure this is okay? This thing should have hit this time. It should have hit this time. Why is it delayed? Why is it delayed? Something was telling me, why not persevere? I said, are you sure this thing is okay? Are you sure it's even working? As I was doubting myself, I broke it, and it was 20 seconds. I felt bad, but I had to learn from it. How many of us were close to the edge of breakthrough and we broke it? We quit. Why? Because I can't see. My inability to see beyond what I can feel. I couldn't see the clock. I couldn't see it. I had to trust that clock was working. That's what I didn't trust. I couldn't trust it. Most of us are so close. But look at what the enemy does. This guy is so close, he begins to whisper to your ears, this thing will not work. You've tried it. It's not working. It's not for you. Give it up. Look at Mama Nkechi. He did it. He failed. Look at Papa Emeka. He did it. Look at that girl. Look at this person. He begins to show you. He begins to bring a myriad of things. At the leak of your breakthrough, at the leak you're about to emerge, can't you see this is not working? The enemy does not have the power to stop you. You only have the power to stop yourself. But he can sell things to you. Can't you see? This clock is not working. You want to tell me it's not 30 minutes in there? Half an hour. It has passed. Maybe it has stopped working. Maybe you did not do something. Maybe you did not put something well. Maybe this business is not for you. Can't you see? You invited all your friends. They did not join. Look at Gilbert now. Gilbert, he has not signed up. He has not joined. Look at this one that joined. He's not doing well. Look at you now. And by you see, when the pressure is the highest, that is when you're closest to the breakthrough. Why is the pressure high? Because I want you to quit. They want you to quit. You know, this guy is about to hit it. This is about to hit it. And the pressure is for you to quit. They ought to quit. Most people have quit seconds, 1 meeting away, 1 prospecting away, 1 event away to that breakthrough. They're gone. Why? Because they can't see the overall vicissitude. They don't have a panoramic view. They can't see beyond their eyes. They can't see beyond their senses. But that's when they should have kicked in faith. That's why without faith, it's impossible to please God. You can't have breakthrough without. That's when they should have kicked in faith. But the devil knew if I allow this guy one more day, 1 more hour, 2 more, 10, 20 more seconds, he would have broken through. And I can't stop him because I lack the power to stop this guy. I lack the power to stop this lady. But guess what? I can sell something because he can't see. So I have the advantage. He can't see. She can't see. She can't feel. All she can see are the things happening. I invited 20 people, they all not signed up. Everybody, my brother is against, my father is against, my husband is against, my wife is against, everybody's against it. These are the things they can see. Let me bring those things they can see and make it look like reality. And people make permanent decisions over temporal circumstances, over fleeting circumstances, things that can change the next moment. People have made permanent decisions over it. Never ever make a permanent decision over fleeting and temporal circumstances. There's what is called fact, and that's what is called truth. The fact are the things you see, the things you feel, what your experiences tell you. But the fact is not the truth most of the time. Facts can change. You're no good. You're failing at everything. You suck at this. You suck at that. Can't you see? You can't see. But those are the facts. Yes, they are the facts. But the truth is, I am unstoppable. I am born a winner. I am created in the image of God. I cannot quit. I cannot fail. It might look like I'm failing, but I will emerge. That is the truth. Even though nothing around you sells it to you, you must transcend the things that you see and the things that you feel and begin to believe the things that you do not see and you do not feel. Believe those things, and all of a sudden you will emerge. That's what happens. That's why we need meetings. That's why you need an event. You see, what I'm doing here, I'm like the midwife. How many women would not have given birth if there was no midwife to tell them, push, 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 push. No, it's not coming out. I'm dead. This pain is too much. They will slap you. Come on, will you push? You can make it. You can make it. We can make it. Most people would have given up on their dreams, given up on their kids, given up on what they were about to bet if there was no midwife to tell. No, it's the midwife. It's as the woman is lying in the labor room there. All she can feel is the pain. All she can say, this thing is not abating. This thing is not coming out. That's all she can see. But there's a midwife there that's saying, you know what? No, I can see better. Yes, you can see, but it's remaining how many, whatever is dilating. I'm not a medical person, but I've had some. It's dilating. It's getting there. Push, push. Don't you dare give up. Don't you dare give up. Come on, we need push. No, I want to give up. They will slap them. Come on, come back to reality. Come on, push. That is how these people push and they emerge. And all of a sudden, 20 minutes after they see their baby, they discover that they are about to make a permanent decision over temporary circumstances. They begin to smile. They begin to hear the crowd. They see the beautiful baby they brought into this world. Their joy overwhelms. And like, wow. And look at the mirror. They thank you for making me to push. I would have given up on my dreams. I would have given up on my dreams. I am that midwife to tell somebody, you're so close. Don't let the gibberish. Don't let the gibberish, the negativities that is preying on what you see, that is preying on what you can feel. Don't let them make you quit on your dream. You see, the darkest part of the night is the one that's closest to the morning. When the night is so dark, just hang in there because the sun is about to rise. I don't need to be a prophet to tell you this. The darkest part of the night is closest to the morning. When it becomes too dark, no matter how much you pray, you have to wait because it's a process. You see, God will not say, oh, because you're waiting, when it is 1 midnight, let the sun come out. No, there's a process. You need to go through the process so you can become strengthened. A lot of people have failed to emerge because at the nick of time, when the pressure was so high, when the pressure was so much, you see, the pressure is much because all they're looking at the things they can feel, the things they can see, the negativity, and the devil is pumping it to them. That's why I don't watch CNN. I call it constant negative news. Because all you see is to make you think, I can't make it in this life. This world has come to an end. It's over. It's over. If the whole America, if the whole Britain, if this is happening, they are shooting. All those things is to make you give up on yourself. Give up. At the moment you give up on yourself mentally, you're gone. I call it constant negative news. I don't watch it. Trust me. Because anytime you put it, you're about to get depressed. Anytime you listen to it, something's happening in Afghanistan, somebody's dropping over the place. The things they show you, they make you give up on life. They make you say, I can't do this. That's the devil talking. Anything that sells fear is from the devil. Anything that sells faith and hope is from God. Why not tilt your ears towards the things that sell hope, sell faith? Without faith, it's impossible to please God. Lack of faith is fear. Do you know how many people that have died because the doctor gave them a wrong diagnosis? Oh, you have HIV. Oh, I have HIV. Oh. It was wrong. Science has shown it was wrong. But because you believed a lie, you began to feel the symptoms. Oh, it's even true. I'm feeling it. And then when somebody comes to me with anything negative, I shut it out. They may be fact. It may be factual, but it's not the truth. The truth is who I believe I am. I've said this several times. Hey, it's facts. They were facts. This economy, hey, under this regime, hey, that's why I want to leave your bank job for this business. How? Who does that? Look at dollar rising. Look at dollar. Look at everything. Who in this economy? Who will bring out 36,000 naira? That was like, who will bring out 36,000 naira to join the business? Look at it now. What is the average salary? They were making sense based on facts, but I know what I saw. I know the vision I saw in me. Looking around, it wasn't making sense. Who will bring out 36,000 in this economy? Someone will bring out 36,000. Who? What is the average? This is Abuja. There's no oil company here. Most of them are civil servants, or they're working for small businesses. Look at it now, small businesses. How much are they paying an average small business? 40,000. They will now bring out 36,000 to give. Startup cost was 36,000. They will now bring out 36,000 naira to give to you, or bring out more than 8,000 naira. Where will they steal the money from? Go back to your bank job. It's not too late. Go back to your bank job. You have a good resume. They did not sack you, resign, so you can get another. UBA is opening. You know, other these banks, go back, present your CV. You're knowledgeable banker. You can get your job. At least get a job. And the pressure was overwhelming because all I could see was fact. What those people were selling to me was actually the facts I could see. They were not lying. They were telling you. They weren't trying to deceive you. They were telling you facts. But the thing that they fail to realize is that facts are temporal. They can change. They can change. They can change. Is not cast in stone. A lot of people would have quit. Oh, that's true. That's true. During those times, you do presentation, everybody will come. You see, that confirming that there's no money. There's no money. But I decided not to give up. I decided not to listen to the garbage. Even though I could not see, if only I had eyes, I could have seen. Yeah, people are coming. I could not see. But that's where faith, as I said, the disadvantage is the advantage. That's where faith kicks in. That's why I began to believe. Yes, I know this is possible. It has happened. It is possible. I know what I felt to my spirit. When I resigned from the bank, I know what I felt to my spirit. You see, there's some things, just like the last speaker spoke. How can a medical doctor? Yeah, but something is wrong with you. Forget it. Take it away. How can a medical doctor leave you're a young, pretty lady that has aspirations? How can you leave your medical career for network marketing? Are you insane? Come. So they brainwash this one. No. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. But she knows what she saw. She knows what she had. She knows her conviction. And she said she was at the edge of giving up until somebody brought her to the event to grant the grace. Today, she has emerged. 2, 3 years, 4 years from now, she will look back and say, wow, I made the right decision. How many of our young people have been killed? They were so close to their breakthrough, but they listened to negativity. Negativity that were not seemingly lies. Listen to me. Listen to me. A fact can be seemingly true, but is a lie. A fact is what your senses are telling you, but your senses can deceive you. You won't call it mirage. There's water there. There's water there. When I was 11 years old, I would have lost my life. I was walking back from school. Those days, of course, they give you money for, your parents give you money for transport, you will save it. You use part of it, buy groundnut, put it in your pocket, you're chewing groundnut and you're walking home. They give you like 10 naira. I think they give you like 10 naira to, I think that was the secondary school already. If they give you like 10 naira to come back from school, you take that, out of that 10 naira, you save the 5 naira, you use the other 5 naira, buy groundnuts or kuli, then buy peppermint. Then you put the groundnut in your pocket and you're trekking home and you're chewing the groundnut. By the time and you're trekking home with your friends, at the end of the day, you saved 5 naira. That was what I was doing. So I was coming back home from one path because we're always looking for the shorter path to home. Okay, there's this Appian way. Okay, let's follow this way. So I was coming back and we're just playing. Kids, we play on the road because we play as you're coming back so that you don't feel the journey. And all of a sudden, I've not seen this part before. I saw like a green grass. Oh, I had this long tennis ball that I was bouncing. I saw like a green grass. I was like, wow. I looked at the ball. I looked at the grass. It was looking so green, like a perfectly mowed lawn. More like on the slope. I was like, this is beautiful. Let's go play. I was bouncing my tennis ball and I was rushing to run into the grass. Something said, wait, oh. I think somebody was like, guy, hold on though. You sure it's not grass? I said, now, this is not grass, I'm gonna go play. He said, hold on. He took a stone and threw into the grass. And what I had was, boom, it was water full with algae. And I later learned that it was a river. I didn't know how to swim. I would have rushed into it. That would have been the end. Why? Because my senses was telling me, my eyes was telling me, this is grass, perfectly mowed lawn. It could be truth. It could seem like a truth, but it's a lie. It was water put in form of algae. It was algae, all those green algae that grew on it. How many times have our senses deceived us and we jumped into the lagoon and we lost our destiny? Because we're looking at our senses. We're looking at facts. Facts may seem to be true, but most facts are lies. That's why I tell people, don't listen to what people tell you. Today they tell you, oh, you're this. Tomorrow they quickly change on you. I came here as that person that told me, hold on, throw a stone. I came here like the midwife that's telling you, don't give up on your dreams then. Don't accept the negativity. Push. What is it that you believe about yourself? It may not be working right. I always believed I deserve to. Most of us, if you think I believe I deserve to be free. But is it in this economy you'll be free? Most of us have quit. Most of us that should be in this sound meeting. And it's like I came by 9 o'clock. Some people left this meeting 1 minute to 9. Go and check. If you go on YouTube, some people left this meeting 5 minutes to 9 o'clock. Some people, it is this thing I said that might actually keep them in the business. But they left. Oh, it's only testimonies. I've had this testimony. Every time it's true. The devil sells those. It's anytime you begin to hear anything negative, even if it's coming from your father, your mother, your best friend, say, get deep behind me, Satan. Negativity can only come from one source, and that's the devil. Mark my words. Negativity has only one source, and it's from the devil. Anybody that feels negative, even in the face of awkward circumstance, don't ever entertain negativity. Negativity brings fear. The moment fear steps in, you open the door for the enemy to attack. Job said, that which I feared has come upon me. Fear opens the gateway to the devil. This is not a spiritual meeting, but I'm telling you real life things. Anybody that is telling you anything, somebody called me. The moment you begin to speak fear, I cut you short immediately. I was in Lagos. They said, are you going back to Abuja? They said they're bombing Abuja. Abuja is going in flames. I said, because of this thing you said, I was trying to go to Abuja. I'll go to Abuja today. Should I be careful? Of course, you should be careful. But look at what has come. Why not be more careful? You know, Abuja is unsafe. Anybody that is speaking and is giving you fear is of the devil. Anybody that is speaking and is giving you hope. Even things are not looking back. The doctor's report says this. But I think there's a solution that can be a solution. The doctor's report says you have this. But I'm seeing people that have this and debate it. There are several ways. That is the person to listen to. Someone that says, doctor says this. My friend, that's something that killed him. Under 7 days, he died. That my cousins, sisters, brothers, daughters, sons, uncle-in-law. It is this same thing that the doctor told him that under 7 days, this thing, when someone begins to tell that thing, if you can be physical with that person, be physical with that person. Listen to me. If you can be physical with your words, if you can be physical, whether you can attack that person, stop that, shut up, get it behind me, Satan, stop. You see, be violent with that person. With your words, not necessarily with your feet, because your feet doesn't get. Shut down the spirit. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut the F up, shut up. Don't tell me things like this. I don't believe it. Shut the spirit that is speaking from that person, because that spirit is coming to plant fear into you. That was what happened with David and Goliath. Goliath said, look at you, who are you? We are coming with you. Do I look like a dog? I will destroy you and give your best. David came back to him saying, look at you, you come to me, then I come back to you. If I don't cut off your head and give, it's a battle of words. Don't let anybody sow negativity into you. Because when you begin to listen to those negativities, they look like they are true, but they could be lies. Because nobody knows everything. You don't know. Some of us are going through stuff. You don't know you're going through. So I'm going to round up by saying this. Let me tell you this. What this business does for us is to give us strength for the battle. You can't emerge if you're not strong. If you're someone that goes to the gym or you carry weight, you'll discover that it is when your muscle is crying the most that it's being developed. When you're so tempted to drop the dumbbell, when you're so tempted to stop the running, when you're so tempted to get off the treadmill, that is when it begins to make sense. People that have that body you want to have, people that have it, they continued when they felt the urge to quit. People that have the bank account you're aiming, they continued when they had the urge to quit. People that have the kind of lifestyle that you're aiming, they continued when they had the urge to quit. Everybody has the urge to quit. Because when it begins to get to that pressure, when it begins to make sense, when it begins to build strength, there's an urge to quit. Quitters never win. What this business does is it don't just emerge. What it does is it builds you strength. What you're looking for is strength. When you don't, I've been in cases where I felt like quitting. But when I did not quit, I felt better. Thank God I didn't quit. Thank God I made it to the end. Thank God if I stayed for 20 more seconds and I had that beep, that was only 6 seconds to go, I would have been so happy. Yes, I made it. But that joy was taken away from me because I quit. Why did I quit? Because there were words telling me, are you sure that clock is still okay? There were words. Yes, everything looked, and I dropped the ball. And I felt that, but it opened my eyes to the reason why a lot of people drop the ball. Never ever drop the ball. The whole game is to make you stronger. people that quit this business, mark my words. You see, it follows you. You see, you can give yourself all kinds of excuses. This is the reason I quit. They might be palatable. They might sound sane. They might sound sound. But guess what? It's not greener on the other side. When you go to the other place, you're going to find reasons to quit. I never wonder people that leave a marriage, that divorce. They keep divorcing. No, this man is this. No, check it. This man is this. I cannot stay with this man. No. They go to another man. No, this one has this. They go to another. There's something women. You divorce this first woman. Go to the next woman. That woman does not know how to cook. This one knows how to cook, but she does not know how to sing. Something will always make you to quit. If you're quitter, you will quit any which way. Check it. All the celebrities are quitting. They quit. They think, oh, this is better. It's not better. There's no greener pasture anywhere. You are the pasture. If you want it to be greener, work on yourself, know your love, and you become greener. So anywhere you go, you survive. Never quit on yourself. All this business does is to build a mentality, is to build the strength, so that when it happens, it happens. And from the last speaker that spoke, he said this emerge. You know why we're promoting this emerge? Because some people is in this emerge that they will emerge. The greatest attack of the enemy is to make sure you don't come for this emerge event. That's all. And I said this several times. If you don't come for, he said, those that don't come for, he said, let me say this. If you have a teammate that does not attend company event, they will quit. Why? Because in a marriage, just like Dr. Mide said, imagine she did not come for that event. She won't be here today because the overwhelming people around her would have stopped her. This emerge is a matter of life and death. Because in this emerge, you will see that, I don't know what she had. I don't know what was it for her, but something about the emerge made her emerge today. It's one was selling tickets. Somebody going to leave all this thing. No, it's not just another event. Just like the name emerge. You see, you're going to come that day and you're going to hear something. You're going to see something that's going to open your eyes. Let me tell you what happens. All of a sudden, faith comes in. Faith is when, yes, I tracked to this event. I borrowed money to this event. But I believe one day I will drive my luxury car. That is faith. That is what God rewards. That's what pleases God. Anybody that has faith, God comes through for that person. You can't fail when you have faith. What the event does to you, all of a sudden it opens your third eye. Nothing has changed. I'm still a broke person. I'm still a struggling person. But something on your inside tells you you can make it. This is not where you're supposed to end. You have what it takes. And you make that decision. Once you make that decision, you've defeated the enemy. There's no stopping you. So the enemy will stop you from coming to the emerge. If you let me tell you about this emerge, it's not going to be like any event you have come. All the masterminds, you're going to see what's going to happen. It's not going to be like it's not going to be personal transfer. It's going to be clear cut. You see, people will come to that, all the people that are going to come to speak, they will come ready to give it all. They will climb that stage like their life is on the line. That's how they're going to climb that stage. They're going to climb that stage like something is on the line. I can guarantee you. Anybody that comes there, they're going to climb that stage like something is on the line. Because truly, something will be on the line. There's some people that those training might save. Get everybody you know. There's some people that don't even believe in this, but just get them to come from the emerge. They might be saved. If they come from the emerge and they are not kicked, then you've done your best. But let everybody, just like the name emerge. Some of us are coming to emerge at the emerge. Most of us are going to come there. And after the event, we will emerge. I'm going to say this and I'm going to close. Because I'm 7 minutes over my time already. I'm going to say it, I'm going to close. People that succeed in life or people that emerge, they don't emerge because they're the smartest. They don't emerge because they're the most hardworking. They don't emerge because they know better than everybody. They emerge because they believe that they can emerge. They emerged because something inside of them made them believe you can emerge. And that faith, even though everything around them is suggesting otherwise. Some people have cried in this business, everything around them is suggesting otherwise. But that element of faith, that's what God is looking for. The evidence of things you can't see. The substance of the things you are hoping for it, but it doesn't have substance yet. I know that I can become successful. It's a hope. I've seen myself, but there's no substance to it. When it comes to an event like the Merge, all of a sudden, the substance comes and you catch it. Some things are taught, while some things are taught. The things that are taught, you can forget it. But the things you catch, you never forget, because they go into your spirit and they strengthen your soul. Never miss a match. If you like somebody, get them to the match. Whether they're seeing the vision or get them to the match. When they get them to the match, get them not. Some people come to the match and they are distracted. We'll talk about it as a match. They come to the match, they are distracted. They come to the match. That's when they know that there's somebody that's owing them 50,000 that is in Abuja, that is in Kuru. Let them go and look for the person. We're going to handle all of that. But get them to the match. Get them to buy. Some people will buy their ticket, but towards the end, towards the time coming, they will say, oh, a lot of excuses will come to stop them. It is the devil listening to them because they know if you go. Just like the event that changed my life was in Gloucestershire in the UK. I've never had opposition like I had not to go for that event. I've told the story so many times. Everything, even when I got to London to pick a train, I missed the train. And I had to pay £75 then. £75 was like, I had to donate one of my kidneys to get the fast train to that place. Something says, leave this thing. What is all this? That was the highest opposition I faced. I will multiply it by naira. So what, even if I'm flying from, what is it? What is it? But I brought out that £75 and paid for that fast train that took me to the place. And that was where I emerged. It was when I came out from that event, I decided to leave the bank. If I didn't go to that event, I'd have been behind the computer in the bank. I'll still be doing network marketing because I don't care. But I'll be thinking, let me really try to support this one. This business model, I won't be where I am today. Never, ever miss the merge. Because the vision says, raise financially free people who in turn can raise other financially free people. Do you know why? A business is for you to be financially free. I said the last time, you have to be financially strong. Only strong people can be free. Raise financially free people. If you're weak, you can't be free. You need to be strong. This business, you can come into this business as a weak person, but this business will strengthen you and make you strong. Only financially free people, only strong people can be financially free. Only strong people. Is the battle, is the survival of the fittest. You're taking money from people. Only strong people can be financially free. What this business does is to make you strong mentally. Is to make you strong emotionally. Is to make you strong wittingly. Is to make you strong. What is it? Bring it down. I am strong. Rejections, bring it down. What do you want to tell me? Say, a time came in my life where there's nothing you would have told me I didn't hear. It's a scam. You're deceiving people. You're doing it. Say, bring it on. At first, they were getting to me, but I became stronger than it, and I overcame it. That's why I am today. This business builds the strong people. Only the strong people can be financially free. If you're not strong, you can't help the weak. If you're not strong, you can't be financially free. If you're not financially free, you can't affect the world positively. You can't help people. Like I said, you can't help people when you don't have it. The earnest expectation of the world is awaiting the manifestation of strong, financially free people who will go out there and affect the world positively. I hope you got value for this. Go and emerge. Go get your tickets. Make sure, if somebody says, force them to get, you see, force them to get their ticket, you might be doing the greatest service to them. Imagine if Ambassador Kamsi Okonkwo did not force Mide to come for Grace to Grace. You might be pitying them, hey, yeah, she's that. No, don't pity them. Get them to take it's just like a coach. Imagine a coach. Imagine a coach. Your client tell you, no, hey, yeah, you're running. You're going for the Olympics or you're going for the World Cup. No, you've trained so hard. It's okay. Don't kill yourself. It's okay. Go and rest. That coach should be sacked. You should sack that coach. The coach that does not take you to bring out your best, push your value. No, it's okay. Look at the kids and their parents. No, it's okay. They pampered them and pampered them into waste. Most of us, if you go back, you're successful today. Your parents did not pamper you. They taught you to when it was necessary. They didn't play with you. You mess up, they give. My dad would give you a knock. And when you get that knock, you see your head like this. You say, okay, that's how you became successful. So don't think you're helping them. Tell them you need to push yourself and come for this event. Don't take excuses from them, because you might be helping not just them. Because when somebody becomes financially free, it affects his whole generation. You're not just looking at that person. You affect, because when you begin to make the money that takes care of your needs and you have excess, people around you, your family member, people around you begin to feel it. People that you don't know, your neighbors, your communities. If we say we're going to Bayelsa, we're going to this state, we're going to do this, you say, listen, we're going to come to a point where we'll go to a hospital, and everybody in that hospital that could not pay for the people are dying, not because the sickness is too powerful, because they don't have money to buy the drugs or to do the operation. That's what people are losing their loved ones, see them crying. Go and check people that die in the hospital. Most of them, they brought their patients too late. Why? They didn't have money. I'm not eating. So they've been managing illnesses that they should have gone to the hospital and doctors should have taken care of. What do people say? Everybody that has medical condition in this state, bring it. Let's do free medical check. Oh, look at this appendix will soon burst. Come. Oh yeah, it's a free appendectomy. This one. Look at, and we begin to do it free for people because we have the means. It's going to be worth it. Some people are waiting for us. They might not do your business, but they're waiting for you to make the money and come and help them. And that's the vision that God is helping us to achieve. See you at the merge. Thank you very much. Anybody listening to me allowed to close?
Wow. If you believe the world is waiting for you out there, in the beginning, our Father said, the world is waiting for you and I. If you believe the world is waiting for you, I want you to go and type emerge. On YouTube, on Zoom, I want you to type emerge. I want you to type emerge. I want you to type emerge. I must emerge because the entire world is waiting for my earnest manifestation. Is waiting for my earnest. Do you know the meaning of earnest? For my urgent manifestation. I can't wait to be at Emerge January 12th and 13th, 2023, because I need to emerge. The world is waiting for me to manifest. But he said something, only the strong become financially free. And it reminded me of this song by Damian Marley and Nostradamus, the famous Nas, the hip hop rapper. They had a song called The Strong Will Continue. And there's a phrase in the song that says, only the strong will continue. Do you have it in you to keep going? If you believe you have it in you to keep going, if you believe you have it in you to keep going, and you're strong, And as a strong person, you continue and you believe that there's an earnest expectation. There's an earnest expectation. The world is waiting for an earnest manifestation of you and I. The world is waiting for an earnest manifestation. But he said, only the strong will continue. Do you have it in you? If you have it in you, I want you to quickly reach out and get your Emerge 2023 tickets. While it lasts, while it lasts, while it lasts. At the moment, for the 2-day event, the value-packed 2-day event is being sold at 10,000 naira. The original price is 20,000 naira, but it's going for 10,000 naira now, and that offer would only last till the 30th of November. That offer only lasts till the 30th of November. Today is 14th. We're almost halfway through the month, 16 more days to go. Make sure you pick up your tickets. Reach out to your uplines, to your leaders, and buy your tickets. If you believe that the world is waiting for your earnest manifestation, meaning your urgent, earnest means to be urgent, hurried manifestation, I want you to quickly reach out to your leaders, your uplines, your friends, and pick up your tickets while you still can afford to pick it up. In fact, it might not be available by that 30th of November. From the look of things, we might sell out that venue already. We're almost selling out that venue already, okay? We would not be able, from what I'm seeing, and I want to say, I'm proud of the over 1,000 people who are still logged in on YouTube and those on Zoom. It means it shows you're part of the strong people, and I can't wait to see you emerge. God bless you. Have a wonderful month. I look forward to celebrating more achievers in the month of November. Go out there, finish the year strong. There is no runner, there is no athlete, there is no winner in life that quits or reduces their pace at the end of the year. Have you ever seen Usain Bolt slowing down at the end of the finish line? No. Have you ever seen a Mo Farah slowing down at the finish line? No. They pick up the pace. Pick up the pace, ladies and gentlemen, in your business. Pay attention to mentorship. Secure your Emerge tickets. Only the strong will continue. Only the strong will become financially free. I'm super proud of the thousands of people who have connected this morning, and I can't wait to see you at the Emerge as we all go towards that event to make sure that we emerge in 2023 and then affect the world positively. To affect the world positively. If you're part of the world changers, I look forward to seeing you at the Emerge 2023. Make sure you don't quit. Only the weaklings quit. Only the weaklings quit. Make sure you do not quit. All right. So don't forget, today by 5 p.m. we have the quick start guide for all the new partners and people who have seen the opportunity and are much interested. We have the quick start guide mentorship session offline, that's in the various project offices, by 5 p.m. We also have the online QSG on Zoom by 7:30 p.m. But the respective leaders will also give you notices and updates on all that. Tomorrow we resume our breakout cell meetings. Your various cell anchors are going to reach out to you and send you the Zoom link so that you can participate and learn more and inform yourself more and fill yourself with all the positive information that you need that will help you emerge, all the mentorship that you need. I want us to also go and appreciate our mentor and our leader. We cannot leave this meeting without appreciating him. Let's go and type thank you, TEM. Thank you, TEM. Thank you, TEM. This was an amazing time with him. I call this the mind clinic, and he's the mind doctor. All right? The mind doctor. I mean, a lot of installations, a lot of renewing of our mindset has been done this morning, and I can see people's life being transformed already. I myself, I already feel transformed. I left with a lot of nuggets. Thank you, TEM. God bless you. Of your increase, there shall be no end. God will continue to expand and enlarge your coast, all right? And God will continue to bless you to many generations to come for value that you've poured out and for pouring out yourself. God will also replenish your virtue, and grace will continue to abound for you from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. We love you. God bless you. Do have a wonderful and a productive week. See you at the top. Bye for now. Take care. And this draws the meeting to a close.